Hi everybody, welcome back to Vlogmas Day 11. Right? So I have a quick video planned for today. Not quick, it's going to take a long time, but it'll be 4 short ornament ideas. So that's what I mean quick, but you know, yeah. Anyhow, what I thought I would do was share my process. Because people often ask me, you get such great ideas. Well, I'll be honest with you. I have probably about 30% of my ideas are from my brain or from being inspired by an item that I'll pick up. But mostly, I'm inspired by other things or other people or other creators. For example, one of the crafts we're going to do this week, I walked by it in Walmart, already done for $15, and I was like, dollar, that's a $3 item. Why are they selling it for $15? Like, that's one of my inspirations. I'll be Pinterest. I get a lot of inspiration from Pinterest. Some things I try to duplicate immediately, like because the person's design is just exactly the look that I'm going for, or they figured out exactly how to teach it, so I'll teach it to you exact same way. But a lot of times I'll just stroll for ideas. On Pinterest, I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. I'm sure many of you are. They not only have just people post pictures. They post pictures from blogs. They have links to blogs. Some are just links to pictures. Some are links to blogs. Some are links to YouTube. Some are links to a blog post or like BuzzFeed that will actually have other people's links in them. So like they'll compile an article of the 25 best Dollar Tree DIYs, and it'll actually be 25 different people's blog posts or video posts or tutorials or whatever. Then some are actually sell things. So there's lots of links to people's Etsy shops. There are lots of links to, like, depending on what things on Pinterest that you're drawn to, the algorithm will spit out things that they think you'll be drawn to. So for example, I'm very DIY, farmhouse, country cooking in my vlogs. In my Pinterest boards, I'm sorry. So what I get a lot of is advertisements for Target, Kirkland's. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Kirkland's, but boy, is it a great store for decor and ideas. Maybe sometimes JCPenney's, Walmart. So you'll see that things that you like, if they sell them in the stores, will come up on your Pinterest page. That's how I was inspired to do the farmhouse stocking with the dish towels, the Christmas stocking with the dish towels the other day, because on my Pinterest board, an advertisement for a similar stocking came up at Target, from Target. And I was like, oh, screen grab that, because that would not be a link to somebody's instructions. That's just a picture that will inspire me. I'm going to put you up on the monopod again because it's hard to talk to you and hold this camera at the same time. Hang on. Forgive me. Ooh. I say forgive me, but I'll probably edit it all out anyway. Okay. Hi. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. Oh, look, I'm surrounded by berries once again. So, ooh, the inspiration, okay. The inspirations can come from different sources. But what we do with it, what I like to do, like I said, there's a very small percentage of things that I copy directly from there. We made the H burlap in the frame, like square burlap with the H on it, with the frame that I keep on my front door when it's not a holiday. That somebody did an almost identical thing on Pinterest. However, that it's similar looking, but when I read their tutorial, it was way different and cost way more money. So even though I might mimic a look, I'll do it for less money. That's another one. And there's some things on there that I'm like, I wish I had $80 to pay somebody else to do it. I don't have $80 to pay someone else to do it. I would kick myself if I ever needed to pay somebody $80 to do something. Actually, to be honest with you, I just wouldn't buy it. I'm too frugal like that. But, so then the process does where I'm like, okay, I saw this item and I'm going to put the picture in here on Pinterest. And I had it pinned on my Pinterest board for at least 2 years, at least 2 Christmases. And what I noticed on Pinterest is if I pin something more than once, like okay, so I have a Pinterest board that says holidays, Christmas crafts. Well, actually, it might just say Christmas now, but I have a holiday folder for each type of holiday that I decorate for. And when it's gonna be time for that holiday and I have to start putting together what I'm actually gonna want to do, whether it's to show you guys, or this was even before I had YouTube, or I had a YouTube channel, I would get together the Pinterest board. I'd flip through the Pinterest board from the start to finish and see if there's anything that I could afford to do that was doable, that I had a need for, or if it was going to be for a gift kind of thing. Then what I notice from time to time is I'll have stuff pinned more than once. So then I know that I'm really drawn to it. So this particular item that I just showed you, this Christmas ornament, I have it pinned almost 3 times. I actually removed one of the pins because you don't need to pin 3 times. But if I pin it more than once, I recognize that I wanted it. So I'm going to make it. I'm going to teach you guys how to make it. It's not going to be very different than techniques we've used for other items, but I'm just to inspire you as well. So there are just a few things that happen in my creative process. You saw how lovely, and even the crafty chaos that's happening right now because it's mid-craft season. But you've seen, like, my boxes are all organized and everything's in its place most of the time. But what's in those boxes, then sometimes that can be overwhelming. I've already pulled a bunch of stuff out, but I'm just going to show you inside. So I have pulled half of the stuff out of this box, but this is kind of like what the box looks like. There's ways to organize in here, and I've contemplated that. We've also contemplated other organization systems. But for right now, this will be, what do I call it? Embellishments and, no, I think just embellishments are in this box. The other box, the 3 Christmas boxes I have, one has jingle bells and ornaments. That's it. It's just got jingle bells, and that's where I keep the clear plastic ornaments that I haven't used, or clear glass ornaments that I haven't used, or ornaments in general that I'm going to use for crafting. And the 3rd box has ribbon, almost entirely exclusively to ribbon, with some exceptions. There's a few other things like that green Excelsior that I bought just the other day. I put it in there because that's what I want to use that for crafting. And this is all like mini ornaments. Look, I actually have like the Real Good Snow. I think I've had it since 2004, but you never know when you're going to need it. There's a huge line for me between being a hoarder and between being somebody who's frugal. I actually think that I might use that this year for myself. I don't want to teach you guys how to use it because then you can't find that fake snow. But I could. Maybe. I don't know. I will see. But anyway, so a bunch of other stuff, you know. Stuff I was gifted. Stuff, excuse me. Stuff I've been collecting because you never know when you could use it. But today, doesn't everybody have a giant bag of white, red, and green pom-poms? Actually, I'll be honest with you. These bags, I have this bag that was Christmas pom-poms, and I have a bag that was for building animals. So it's like brown, beige, white, black. I think those are the only 4 primary colors. And they're all different sizes. I got them, I'm not kidding, the bag was bigger than this. This is what's left over. I got them for $1 each at Walmart on clearance. So I was like, really? That's a lot of pom-poms. You couldn't even make them with the yarn. You know, you couldn't make all these. There's something hard in here. Oh. Sorry. I kept the paper, not because I'm a hoarder, but because it's got instructions on the back. And it shows you all the cute little things you could do with it or whatever. So, you know I like to shop after holiday clearances and stuff. So this bag of blinged out greenery, if you can call it such, because some of it's silver, I will only use for DIYs and I will never give it away. And I'll tell you why in a second. So it is all of this glittery green and silver. And I've used some from time to time. The first year on my channel, I used some of the leaves for my joy hanging. And this was my dad's favorite Christmas. My dad liked bling, not for himself, but like when he painted his fish. Fish in the wild have a very, some fish in the wild have a very iridescent sort of glistening look when they're still alive. And he liked that. So he was continuously using my glittery puffy paint to decorate the fish. He carved many of them just in wood, but he also painted quite a few. I don't think I have any painted ones. I tried to give them to my sister and me, like my brothers and sisters, so everybody can have some. But I don't think I have any painted ones. Oh, I do. They're in the dining room. Maybe I'll take a video and I'll insert it in here. But he loved the bling. And at Christmas time, he bought these himself. He went into Michael's when Michael's opened in Oceanside, and he picked up all of these things, and he's like, you can add this to the Christmas decor. And of course, so for a lot of years, even after he passed, when we moved here, we would stick them in the jars that are on both sides of the fireplace. But it just, they were starting to lose their glitter a lot, and they kind of needed to be retired from the everyday use. So I keep them in the bag, and I will never get rid of them. But you never know when you're going to need them, honestly. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, and that's a hoarder mentality. I'm not trying to be a minimalist, but there is, you know, we always feel like either you're a hoarder or you're a minimalist. There's so many different levels in there. I don't keep junk. I don't. When you not watch hoarders, but if you know anybody like that, they keep garbage, like literally garbage. Now, I don't talk about like styrofoam blocks that I can use in craft projects, which normally I don't keep. It's just that I was inspired to make the farmhouse presents this year. So I was like, oh, I'm going to use that. And then, of course, this block that came, these two blocks that came, are those perfect, like, filler for vases and stuff? I was like, yes. So I'm not getting rid of those. I wouldn't probably get rid of those anyway. I'd probably put them with the floral decor, but normally I don't keep my styrofoam. So it's like stuff like that. And then the season's over and I'm done making all my presents. I probably won't keep the extra styrofoam except for that block. Sorry, I digress. But anyhow, that is that. I like a Ziploc bag system. I do. So this bag has all wood things in it. Wooden letters. Let's see. Leftover wooden letters. These ones were from Dollar General. Before the Dollar Tree started carrying them last year, I got them at the Dollar General. Wooden discs. Wooden cutouts. I got this H, which is actually dimensional, and this J from the 99-cent only store in Texas. The wooden, like, little things that you can build at the Dollar Tree. Jim wants to build some of these, but some of them I bought to have wooden pieces. These, by the way, are only 97 cents at Walmart. If you talk about dollar store stuff. See, that's why I don't understand why Dollar Tree doesn't carry this. If Plaid can put these out, that Walmart can carry them for 97 cents, the Dollar Tree can carry them for $1. Dollar Tree, get on that, would you? But they come in all different shapes. So this is the round one I started to use for a project. So it comes in round, rectangle, and this really pretty plaque-edged one. These were feel like these were like 87 cents or something. Maybe these were $1.97. Let me take that back. My brain just all of a sudden went to a fog. I think it needs coffee. But I got these. Let's see. I have wooden words. Some I was gifted. Some are from Michael. Some are from Target, Dollar Spot. These ones I think are from Michael. I think I was gifted these. I'm pretty 99.9% sure I was. Wooden tags. Hi, Jim. Jim, how you feel about making me some coffee? I'm getting brain fog. You don't drink coffee? Ah. I'm pretty sure that ended up on the camera. I was gifted these beautiful wooden letters last year. So, just to show you some ideas. Clothespins for crafting, which I'm going to pull out right now because we're going to do a clothespin craft today. I have these cute little wooden spools. So, somebody asked me, I'm going to show you, I'm going to use these in a DIY today too. Actually, maybe not today, but this season. All right. So, that is just sort of like, it's sort of like how I get it together and how I come up with the ideas. Does that make sense? I hope this helps you guys. I hope this makes sense to you of the creative process. My creative process. Not everybody has the same creative process. I went into the Christmas this box that has the embellishments and stuff in it, and I found 2 Christmas trees from last year. I didn't do anything with them. They're different this year. They're different than this year. These ones actually have a star on top, and they're wood grain. And you really don't have to do anything to them. You can just write on them, embellish them, or whatever. So I don't know what I'm going to do. But this is what we're going to use today. So I picked this up last year. I did a DIY with it last year, but I'm going to do another DIY with it today. The DIY last year, I believe, was the snow globe. I used the snowman one, but I made the big snow globe for your door. I have these great embellishments I was gifted. And this baker's twine that I got at Holler. This was such a steal, 45 meters. 45 meters is, well, a meter is roughly a yard. So if you said roughly a yard, that's 45 yards. Okay? That's 135 feet. You can't, if you lined all the baker's twine up from the Dollar Tree for that, you couldn't get it for that. So, yeah. And I'm going to use this guy soon. And I pulled out these red pine cones from the Dollar Tree. I don't know why. Just did. You never know. I saw things that inspired me and I pulled them out. Oh, these little tags from last year. What kind of cute stuff can you do with this little truck? You know, everybody loves these trucks, and these tags were from the Dollar Tree last year. And this one was gifted to me from Mary Ellen. I still have it with a note that says, I have a bunch of these cards and envelopes. I knew you would know what kind of ways to use them. So do I want to tear it up? Yeah, we talked about that too, that the sentimentality of it all. Do you define line between something have sentimental value and just being like, can you just keep the memory kind of thing? So yeah, that's also something you have to deal with on a personal level, you know. There is a decluttering technique that says, hold it. Does it make you happy? Does it make you truly happy? You know what? Yeah, it does. Not everything does. I will be honest with you. If you handed me a Donna Karan cashmere sweater and said, does this make you happy? No, it does not. And you can have it. It's very personal. Decluttering, organizing, and downsizing, and whatever you're going to do is very, very personal to the individual. But it truly does make me happy. I think that from going without for so long when I was younger, that having stuff does truly make me happy. When I would watch TV, gosh, I would watch TV and I would watch people create, and I'd be like, oh, if I had that, I can make it 5 times better, 5 times faster, 5 times cheaper. And then I just would sit on the couch and feel that way. So that's sort of where my motivation for creating comes from. That is a sad looking sapling, isn't it? I just had a squirrel moment. I'm so sorry. That's where my motivation for crafting, for having stuff to craft with, comes from. Now, is it excessive? Yes. I do have a box over there of things that I'm donating to there's like an apartment for seniors, so I'm going to donate that to them. Then there's a box of gift ideas, which all from the Dollar Tree, which we're going to be doing a video Thursday. It's going to be Thursday's video. We're going to do Dollar Tree gift ideas for Christmas, and just things like that. Like, I can look around and I'd be like, yeah, it does get overwhelming sometimes when things don't get put away. But once everything gets put away, I feel better. Plus, if I go to put something away, so like I buy new ribbon, say, because it's beautiful and I want to have it. If I go to put it in the ribbon box and there's no room in the ribbon box, I will go through the ribbon box and I'll be like, you know what, Jerry? This color is something you'll probably never use again. Somebody could get much better use out of it because they love this color blue. So go ahead and put that in the donation box. And this way you make room for the new stuff. And it's not I don't feel like it's a waste because it's not going in the garbage. It's not going in the landfill. It's going to someone who could use it. And it also still makes me happy because I get to keep things around me that I love as opposed to things that I just tolerate or like. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's my motivation. So I'm going to show you the desk. Actually, I just cleaned up some of the desk already, but the desk is like, I have to gather all the items for, I say desk, but it's a table. I have to gather all the items for today's DIYs. So there's just things everywhere. I don't actually know if I'm going to use this today, but I realized that if I use this, I'm going to use it soon. Otherwise, I'll use it in my house. So I've got fabric. I've got these wood findings, the little wood thingies. Sorry if that just went really fast. I realized that probably just moved really fast for some of you all. So this is what we're going to do to work with today. So, plus all of the florals. I'm going to be doing some stuff with these today too. Oh boy. Oh boy, Alberto. Forgive my hand. Let us get crack-a-lackin'. What I will also add, thank you, honey. Honey, it's gross. What happened? Blech. Okay, I love you. I'm gonna check the machine when I get out. I have no idea where I was. Oh, plus, I have to work every day because I need the money. But I also have a project that I have to do for my friend's having a baby, and I have to get her blanket done. And I know for a fact that her blanket will be less than a day's project, but it's like, it probably will take me the whole day. I will have to totally clear off the table, so that's going to take me a bulk of it. But I just so wanted to get all the DIYs done first, and it's just not working out that way. You guys aren't putting pressure on me. I'm putting pressure on myself. I didn't know I shouldn't, but I am, because I'm enjoying it. I want to show you everything. I feel like last year I just was going through the boxes, not just, but I was going through the boxes at the beginning of the season. I was like, I saw all of these things that I wanted to teach you last year that I ran out of time for. So I was like, ooh, let's mosey on and get all of these done the best way we can. So, all right, that's it. This is a long vlog. Just a very long vlog. Everybody should be like, hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, day 11. Let's do a 24-hour vlog. yeah. So we're going to do some DIYs today. I'm going to try to get them up as soon as possible because today we have to decorate. So I'm going to get crack-a-lackin'. I'm going to finish up this vlog and say, as always, take care. God bless. See you next time. Or see you tomorrow because it's Vlogmas. Bye. Forgive me. I talk a lot.